Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to our quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, and healings. I'm John Binney, and shortly we'll be having Viviane Heller. She'll be joining us shortly. She's just running a few minutes late, so excited to get us started and create a safe space. And as they say, speak of the devil. Hello, Viviane.
Hi, sorry. Hi everyone. Hi John. Hi everyone. The fire alarm went off, so I was waiting for the sound to stop. It finally stopped.
Yay. Well, I hope
All right.
everyone's
I'm
safe.
I'm happy to
A
be here.
false alarm, was it?
Yes, it was. Someone hit the alarm accidentally. So anyway,
Oh,
yeah. All right. Thank you for your
um,
patience.
and thank you to everyone who's joined today. Excited to
Mm-hmm.
help you on your journeys. While I go ahead and create a safe space, please do put your requests in capitals, and we will pick from them randomly to work through them. We'll be on for an hour today, so looking forward to helping as
Yes.
many people as we reasonably can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll begin creating this safe space by taking in a deep breath through the nose and breathe out what no longer serves your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. Now focus your attention on the center of your heart, where your golden divine spark enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head and reach up into the sky and up into the stars, all the way up through the frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feeling that oneness, that unity, that unconditional love, remain connected into source and extend your light cord down through the stars, through the sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the roots of your spine, going deep into the ground, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. Remain connected into Gaia's heart. And we send her so much love at this time. And extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine, and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind. And set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, with your highest good and your love and compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, inviting your guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, access to your Akashic records, and the integration of today's messages and healings. And through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live stream and replay on both John Binney and Viviane Heller's YouTube channels. And I set the intention for this session space that only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission, with all of our highest good love and compassion, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave the space immediately. To the session space, for Viviane and I invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And we set the intention for today's session. We're here to assist you with your requests for quantum psychic readings, clearings, healings. And if you need help connecting with your spirit guides, healing your pets, clearing your homes, helping with past lives, there's a long list. So please put your requests in. If you're asking on behalf of someone else, please do make sure you have their permission, including any pets or animals. And please put your requests in all capitals. We'll keep track of these and we will work through them as best we can. Okay, we can begin. Thank you for your request so far. And do you want to go first, Viviane? You're on mute.
Yes, sure, I'll go first. Thank you. I was
Fantastic.
noticing an echo and I was trying to find where it was coming from. Yeah, I can hear it. I don't know where it's coming from.
I can't hear any echo.
Okay, so it's probably on my end.
It's maybe real, but hopefully it's just real for you.
Yeah. It was a crazy Monday here.
That's right. It's the Monday echo.
Oh, hi, Gina. Nice to see you. I'm just going ahead and starting a couple questions that just came through. And you may post your question just once, please. And just a reminder, I'll make sure that you say hi in the chat when if you're chosen, if your name is called. Yeah, I see some new questions came through here. And while Joan is queuing up the jam, the music.
I'm trying not to make the volume too loud.
Yeah, it's always a nice touch to hear the music. So, okay, so I have start a few more. So, a reminder to everyone, we are streaming for 1 hour today. Okay. Gina, you're lucky girl.
Wow, that's cool.
Gina's asking for healing, clearing. You're feeling in a funk. Okay, many blessings. And thank you so much for all you do for so many channels, Gina. You rock. Okay.
Wonderful. Let's see how we can help Gina then. So let's invite forwards your guides and higher self. I'm immediately drawn to Gina's heart area, and it's around the heart. There's this darkness, these shadows. There. Do you see them, Viviane? I see these attachments. See, there's at least two, one either side.
Yeah, I do, and I felt drawn to the heart right away too.
A really a draining energy and quite a sadness.
It's like
I was shown, I was shown that they came in through your boundaries. They're connected to some people you may know, but you're struggling with your boundaries with those people. They've made the way along with cords that you have connected to them. It's not to say that the cords are bad or good yet or in between, but that was what I was shown initially.
Yeah,
Start
it's
removing
like a heart sandwiched between these two entities.
I'll start removing them. If you could take a look inside the heart.
Okay.
Viviane, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Okay.
So they're strongest at their heads at the top, either side of the heart. Just pulling these entities back. Just release. Do not have permission to be here. Return to source or never return here again. Archangel Michael, please assist these beings. Thank you. One of them was stating a claim about a contract. Just scanning around the outside of the heart to see if there's anything left over. It's someone you helped, Gina. Someone saying, do this thing for me. I've heard that paraphrased a couple of different ways now. Do this thing for me, please help me. So I'm going to disconnect any cords, any contracts or agreements and connections that no longer serve your highest good and that you freely release at this time. Return to source or never return here again. How does the inside of the heart look?
Interesting, because I first looked at, when I first got into the heart, I see it was like a see-through, pair of see-through white transparent see-through curtains, and I opened them up and went in. The bottom of the heart looked raw. The walls and the other areas looked fine, but it looked raw and like when you have a wound that just opening didn't process, the scarring process is not complete. So I'm thinking this is interesting. I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, let's take a look. I'll take a look closer as well, because I was being guided to use some dragon-like language to just clear out her heart. But if it's raw, let's take a look first. Encouraging, Gina, your heart to connect up to your throat, third eye, and your crown. And this is to help support these feelings that you've been having about others that don't fully add up, and helping you bring your awareness to people in your life that don't serve your highest good, that just doesn't feel right, no matter what your mind is telling you or what others are telling you. You've been on the receiving end of I can only describe it as the dark behaviors of at least one person, whether they're intentional or not. Just filling your heart with the source love energy. And helping ignite that fire in your heart, Gina. Some dragon-like language. Yeah, nice and gentle, gentle for a dragon. And then just helping ground anything else deep into the earth.
I saw Gina placing her hands over her heart and telling herself, my self-love protects me. Send yourself self-love, practice self-love, Gina.
Yeah, and your boundaries, definitely encouraging your boundaries. Just making sure that you have a clear sense of your boundaries at the time, energetically and personally. Okay. Yeah, I hope that helps you, Gina. Let us know in the chat.
And I encourage you to also ground your energy and drink lots of water, Gina.
Yeah. And earlier, 2 minutes ago, Gina was saying, thank you, exactly 100%, John. This is a message for everyone, is we can all get, attachments from entities that have negative behaviors towards us, or for short, I just call them negative entities. And it's a very human thing to want to help others, and sometimes to our own detriment. I know that firsthand. So just encouraging us to be, gentle with ourselves, but also just to remind us the importance of having strong boundaries, as this is really the key. It's our intention that is the key to protecting ourselves more than the power of any other being that tries to infiltrate or influence us in ways that don't serve our highest good. Okay. Well, thank you for your requests. I've been trying to keep up with keeping a note of them all. We just star them as we go. So randomly picking the next one.
Mm-hmm.
We have summertime. Let us know if you're still here, summertime. I know we just got started. Summertime, are you here? Yes, you are. Fantastic.
Love the name. So
I know, yeah. So I can stop the music, and you were asking for advice on how to step in and try and save your relationship. He was withdrawn into an impenetrable silence, and even when he takes a step back toward me, he quickly falls back into distance again. Okay. It's rare I pick up a crystal, but my labradorite was calling me, so. So I'm being shown the connections between you, summertime, and your partner, and I saw that he's scared when he connects to you of poisoning you with his heartache. Like his heart is aching at this time, and I don't mean heartache just restricted to relationships. It's more that overall his heart is aching. And he does need time and space to be able to work through his own healing. And the best way you can support him is to let him go into, to invite him into his own healing path. And this means letting him go to be able to do that, and encouraging him to face whatever it is that's still bothering him and is unhealed at this time. And I don't have permission to look into him, and I feel it's not right for me to do so since it's in a relationship with you. I'm just seeing the interactions between you two, and yeah, to encourage you to fully release him. Imagine he can go on his own vision quest, a quest of where he tries to find out what it is that is still aching in his heart so much, and what he needs the most help with. Perhaps pointing him at help with friends, family, or seeking professional help like counseling, and then finding that the root of that pain that hurts him so much. Some of this, it's not fully conscious at the moment. He's holding back because it's subconsciously saying to himself, I don't want to draw you into the shame in my heart. That's what I'm hearing about him. But this is really just based on the connection that you have with him, and not I'm not reading him in any way. And so really letting him go and describing this disconnection of you saying, well, you said he's refusing counseling, unfortunately. This is, and unfortunately, this is only something that he can solve himself. We can't solve each other's problems for each other, but we can give each other, prompts and guidance and say, if I'm, if I was in that situation, I would, you do the same thing, encouraging to find help. And if he won't find help, then giving him space to be able to reflect on that and go and do that. And the connection into your heart, encouraging you, a happy, healthy connection is a light, bright, silky connection that comes from your heart, and it connects and disconnects whenever you wish to our loved ones, when they're happy and healthy. And when they're low vibration and toxic, they're harder. They're like gripped onto our hearts, and they actually harden. It reminds me of arteries hardening. They don't provide sustenance between each other. They don't support each other. They become toxic between each other. And so that's the latter is what you're also trying to avoid, is very much being pulled into that as well, because you'll never be able to heal him. It's something that he will have to go and work through himself. But you can love him at a distance and give him the opportunity to say, I'm always here. I'm ready for you when you've gone on your healing journey enough to be able to come back. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, I heard while connected to the energy, I felt summertime your heart strained because yeah, you're putting energy into your loved one and trying to help. But I also heard the word denial coming from him. He's experiencing this, and he has difficulty communicating his feelings, and so in between the denial and that. Yeah, he's struggling, but it's for you to fill your cup and observe and not absorb and not absorb. Um, so, yeah, I wish you the best, and I hope your loved one finds the help he needs.
Yeah, definitely. It's really tough. I was talking with a loved one today about,
Mm-hmm.
similar themes of experiences, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just so tough in those moments. And yet, Viviane is absolutely right. We can only look after ourselves, and we can only solve our own problems. And that's one of the hardest truths about this reality that we live in. But thank you for your request, Summertime, and yeah, thank you
Yes.
for listening. I hope it helps.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn,
Okay.
Viviane.
Yes. Okay. And thank you all for submitting your requests in caps and um, for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Sweet Farish, please say hi in the chat if you're still here. Actually, I see you posted your question a couple times. Let's see if you're here. And hi, Jackie. It's always nice to see you. Jackie's in UK, just like Gina. So saying hi, special hi to you. Okay,
Sweet
Sweet
Fairy is
Farish,
here.
please say hi in the chat. And hi, Garnet. Nice to see you too. Okay, you're here. Thank you so much. You're asking messages from guides about healing, your healing journey from Graves' disease, and anything that needs to be cleared. I trust that I am recovering, but sometimes I feel anxious. Okay, thank you. Thanks so much for your question. So, okay. Interesting. I'm feeling the heart and solar plexus and my right ear, feeling pressure, like a light pressure.
Yeah, mine. It's really curious what I was shown. Um,
Mm.
I was shown energy waves pulsing towards you, sweet Farish, and as they hit your body, having this effect across your body. And yeah, I felt your chakras tightening, and then across. It starts here in the heart and solar plexus, and then it tightens across your body. It's a fear reaction to these experiences.
Mm.
These waves are ascension waves. They're not just any old ascension waves. There seems to be a specific frequency range that is triggering this.
Mm.
This is a frequency range that you've experienced in previous lives. So we're now getting up to the frequency where you remember what it's like um, to continue on this path. So some of this experience that, and I feel this is all linked to that pressure you were talking about, Viviane, is
Yeah.
some of it is the resistance, Sweet Ferret's body resisting to, oh, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. I'm a bit scared of this continued ascension. I'm just going to talk to the throat, heart, and solar plexus and see if they're willing to open up natural size and shape for you. Yeah, I really feel that my heart the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
Just filling all your chakras with this source light love. Is this helping, Viviane?
Yes, but I got something interesting. It's almost like this pressure on her body towards the heart. It's almost like making the heart like needing to burp.
Oh yeah, that's what it feels
Because
like.
I felt, yeah, because it feels like.
Wow. Sweet Fairy says, yes, I feel scared as I get visions too, and this is all new to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than the concept of ascension waves, that was all new to me too.
Please don't make me burp
Yeah,
live on YouTube.
I feel heart palpitations sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just being shown, Archangel Raphael's come over to show me your heart meridian coming up from your heart. I would need to look all this up, but it feels, I can feel this energy up through your aorta and then up across from the left side, and it comes up out over the shoulder. See if I can release this energy. Ooh,
There you are.
just
My
gradually coming
heart and solar plexus feel better, but I do feel still the pressure on my ear.
Mhm. Yeah, there's some blockages from the throat chakra up to the ear canals.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the heart. This is previous attempts for the heart to release this energy. Ummatakraina innamaya. And breath work helps as well. Yeah, that's fantastic, sweet fish.
Feels better now after the light language challenge.
Yeah, definitely seeking the things that bring you balance, harmony and balance, not stillness and stuck, free and flowing. You may also enjoy trying some YouTube videos. I don't have any strong recommendations, but your guide was suggesting Tai Chi, or Qigong, and just another, if those don't really resonate with you, gentle dancing. I'm a big fan of dancing in the kitchen.
Yeah,
And
dancing is always fun.
and you're
Okay.
doing yoga daily. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Fantastic. Just change the song. Okay, choosing the next request. Maureen, is this a request? Maybe not. Maureen says, I think a lot of negative entities are trying to attach to light workers to drag us down. I don't think this is a request, though, is it?
Yeah, that's a comment. Let me see if I can find her request.
If you did make a request, Maureen, let us know if you're in the chat.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, yeah. May I have? Oh, and there's another one as well. I don't know. I don't know
We had
which
a different one.
There's another one that says, may I have an Akashic Records reading? Let us know, Maureen, which you'd like. That one, oh, if I lost it. That other one was 4:32, so I'm not sure what time this one
Yeah,
was.
I see it here. Yeah, please let us know, Maureen, which one, which question. You have two different questions there. So.
Maureen's here.
So do you want the past life trauma or you want the general Akashic Records reading, Maureen? Second one. Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm.
This one.
All right.
No, the other one. Okay. I don't know which was which. Great. Okay, let's find out. The first experience I had was, first of all, as soon as I opened your Akashic Records, Maureen, a huge stack of information got dumped in front of me, and the immediate feeling I had was feeling ungrounded. Because each of these books has different colors, different energy, and different information to process. And the first feeling, and I felt this was your reaction to it, was like, whoa, this is a lot all at once. And I kind of, I don't know if you saw on camera, I just fell back in my chair, but it's like, feels ungrounded. I need to take time here. So the advice is very much to ground. So regular grounding practice, standing on the earth, grass, sand, mud, stone, whatever you have, water, whatever is accessible to you. And if not, a regular meditation grounding practice each morning. And asking for your next signs. So if you have a daily meditation practice, fantastic. For example, I just posted my Talk to Your Spirit Guides meditation challenge, and that's the same ones I use every day to ask for messages from my guides, and to ask for at the right pace, and there's no rush for this, right? You're gonna receive everything you need, all in divine timing, so that you don't need to push hard for it. You don't need to worry about whether you're gonna get the information or not. It's already there, and it's all stacked up for you. And the really interesting way that you've self-organized your Akashic records is through these colors, and the colors seem to be the keys. So perhaps each day when you wake, you'll feel into one idea is having a like a color chart or some art or pieces of different pieces of art with different colors. I saw reds, yellows, blues, but I felt like that just kept going on across the rainbow. And then to choose a color each day at most, maybe each week would be better to start with, and to go slow and to ask for messages that correspond to these colors as you go. There is also a mapping between those colors and your chakras. So that's another dimension to look at when you're receiving these messages. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, I got a message here. It was the first thing I saw, a lot of water and droplets of water to flowing in and forming ripples, the circling ripples in the water. And then I heard dive in and go deep. And it's about inner, all this inner work and self-discovery. And it felt, the energy felt really good, felt positive. And so yeah, I also feel the emotion of you going in and diving deeper in the water. Self-knowledge and self-discovery. That's the message that I have for you, Maureen. And I hope it helps you. Thanks so much for your question.
That's wonderful. Yeah, going deep is sometimes underrated, and yet
Yes.
it's the most valuable when you really want to learn and to be able to
Yes.
process and ground. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's wonderful advice. I know I've fallen foul of trying to run too fast quite a few times in my life, and
Yeah.
especially for this work and these changes that we're going through in our perception of reality and our own knowledge and wisdom. Taking
Mm-hmm.
it slow and going deep is fantastic.
Yes, going deep is powerful too when you like this, like I said, felt very positive, but when you're struggling and you find yourself in a very um, hard situation, going deep is maybe difficult, but it's also amazing because that's when your heart is really open and raw, I feel, and then um, it's an amazing opportunity for um, wisdom and growth there too. So who's choosing now? I'm choosing now. Okay.
Um, Maureen was just saying, I've always
Mm.
felt that I don't belong, and I've had a past life trauma that's affected me today, and I'm so glad that you're both here.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you,
thank you,
Maureen.
Maureen. And yeah, those feelings of not belonging, I must admit, it's been strong through my life.
Yes.
And in some respects, I feel as though now I'm a professional, don't belong here. It's just my job is to feel like that permanently. And it's a it's really fascinating when you reflect on how it affects you. Sometimes there are parts of us as well that can enjoy feeling different because we really are very unique. And I think that's part of why our world seems to seek normalization, to seek conformity instead of unifying our uniqueness, you know, accepting that we're all beautifully unique. Um, and I do feel that we've had those past lives where we've been celebrated for our uniqueness instead of, ostracized for it. So you
Yes.
definitely keep up with your uniqueness. And yeah, if you want to go pro, just let me know.
Okay. Let's go ahead and choose our next lovely subscriber.
Thanks. It's your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm.
And please put your requests in capitals, and we'll pick the next person randomly. Let us know if you're picked. Let us know if you're in the chat.
Care Bear, Bard of Cards. Nice to see you, Care Bear.
Oh, and happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, yes. So that's, may I have birthday healing for shift in my life and gifts. I feel a huge energetic shift. Thank you. All right.
Wonderful. And Care Bear Bard of Cards is here.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I certainly feel that shift is really strong. I see the shift across your form, Care Bear, as a dimensional shift, and there's a phasing. You're slightly phasing out of the third dimension at this time. I'm just talking to your body about how it feels about this. Okay. your your body's swearing at me, saying WTF. What's going on, John? I'm just looking into your heart and seeing how your grounding's going. Okay. So there is a beautiful push upwards, up into fourth and fifth dimension, and your body is feeling this out of phase shift. You're struggling to ground, and your guide said, "John, can you help Care Bear just ground into the fifth dimensional earth, so fourth and fifth dimensional earth, and that would be a huge anchoring point, so you don't feel that you're just in a spacesuit wandering off with no umbilical cord out into space, that you're actually stepping up on an elevator, stepping up into, or escalator as they call them here, up into the next levels, but still keeping grounded at every step." So I'll just help with that. Let us know, Viviane, what you see as well.
It's interesting. I felt the heart and I saw like this light beaming, connecting to the heart, and felt great. And then when from the view, the perspective of the heart, and looking as if I'm the heart looking into this light, it was like looking into a kaleidoscope and with different images, constantly changing, and that was representing the different dimensions. It was very interesting.
Wow. Yeah, as you described that, I felt it's a rainbow ascension your heart's going through. That's a lot. It's a huge shift. It's like, yay! It's the pinnacle of ascension of
Wow.
a chakra.
And her heart is vibrating. That's so cool.
It's wonderful. So I have managed to ground you into fourth and fifth dimensional earth. So the way I would imagine this each day, if you visualize it, if you want to feel it, Care Bear, something we can all do, is when you ground, so from your heart, as we did at the start of today's session and in all my free meditations, you ground through the root of your spine and then deep into earth, and you can go down into the very core of Mother Earth, so the physical third dimensional core, and then do a second grounding cord from your heart down through your root chakra, and then deep into the fourth dimensional heart of Mother Earth, to Mother Gaia, and then, which is more energy based, and then from your heart once more through your root chakra, and then deep into the crystalline heart of Mother Gaia, so into the fifth dimensional heart of Mother Earth. And this is a constant reminder that to your body, that it's okay to feel grounded no matter how high vibration you get. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. High vibration you get, and to also know that there's always a place for you. There's always a place for you on Earth, no matter how high you get.
Mm-hmm.
It's a funny thing to say, but high vibration you get.
Nice.
Okay, must be my turn.
Yes.
Okay, choosing the next request.
Mm-hmm. She talks with her hands. She's saying that's how
That's
she
why I'm
talks.
doing it. You made me do it. Look what you made me do. Okay. Jackie. Whoops, Jackie. Let us know if you hear Jackie.
Say hi in the chat, Jackie. Oh yeah, you're here. So nice. Yeah. Our lovely, another lovely moderator that helps so many people on so many channels. Thank you, Jackie.
It's lovely.
Okay, clearing and healing of blockages. Okay.
It's fascinating. I can see on Jackie from your heart, there's this, I can describe it as a ball and chain, this heavy weight dragging behind you. You're just walking gently in front of me, and then down from the back of your heart, down onto the ground is this really heavy weight pulling you. What is this? It's a really shameful vibration to it. And this is from it's a repeating wound from a past life. And yet you've lived with this for all this life. Why are we being shown this now? It's the feelings of inadequacy, the feelings that I'm not enough, that I'm not worthy enough, and that somehow there's just a slight amount of safety in this being pulled back, being held back, because sometimes it's easier to stay in a little bit of misery and yet and not have to face some of the fears that lie ahead. But it feels that you're very much over that, which is why it's coming up now. I can release this burden. But I'll just check, Viviane, see if you've been doing any work or anything on the heart in particular.
I spoke to the heart, and I heard the heart is trying to hide. That's the feeling and the feeling I got in and what I heard.
Because I see a being who's hugely powerful and hugely gifted, and that makes a lot of sense. That was this similar to running with weights, with heavy weights, that a little bit of fear about your true speed, your true potential when you let that weight go. But it does feel that you're ready for it, and you have asked for clearing and healing of blockages, so that's holding you back. So I'll get started and start releasing that, and then see how your heart's feeling. I feel like the weight is certainly ready to go. I'm just helping unhook it from the back of the heart. Just hearing a chain clattering on the ground. Just gathering this up. Archangel Michael, please return to source or never return here again. And it was hooked in where you receive love, in the back of your heart where you receive love. I always wondered why do you ever do that when you hug someone, that you pat them on the back?
Yes.
Why do we do that? And I was just shown that for the first time, that when you pat someone, you're often guided to pat around the back of the heart, and what you're doing is you're pushing love in. Because I just asked the question, how do we love in through the back of the heart? So like, how does that work? And said, oh, that thing you do with the patting of the back. It's like, wow, I do that
Oh,
all the time,
wow.
and I never really thought it through. Wow. So what I saw, Jackie, was when in the past life you've received love, it helps you blossom, and when you blossom, you step into all your beautiful superpowers. And so this is your opportunity to really shine again. And I love all the butterflies because it feels very
Mhm.
trans- transformative. So yeah, really, really encouraging you to um, start to explore some of these things that you feel now that you block. At least one of the big blockages is out the way. Feel into any resistance. My sense is you touched on Viviane, that Jack's a fantastic moderator. Um,
Yeah.
Maybe that you're ready to do more of your own show, or um, I'm sure you'll know great people that can support you. Um,
She has
and
a channel, yeah. We
oh,
read together.
fantastic!
We read Oracle cards
Oh,
together. Yeah,
wonderful!
she's lovely.
Yay! So yeah, maybe there's more for you to shine there.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel, yeah, if you ever want to come back and ask for an activation, help with that, that could be more helpful to you at another time once your heart continues to heal. Anything else from you, Viviane?
That's all I got for Jackie. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah. Thank you, Jackie.
Okay, now I've officially forgotten who's next.
I'm next.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We'll choose the next request. And thank you, Jackie. Love to you. What a lovely day, 90.
Okay. Please say hi in the chat if you're here.
What a lovely day, 90. Are you here? Yes, you're here.
Great.
Fantastic. Just before I can enter. Okay, let me just. What an interesting question as well. I think this will be our last today, as we're just on for the
Yes.
hour. But back on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to know more about past life uh, in as an Egyptian male scribe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I see you is automatic. Well, it would be automatic scribing, and that's not what your job was. I'm being shown you as you scribe. Um, someone very senior is standing over you, and they're telling you exactly what to scribe, and you're like, oh, there's this other stuff coming through, and as you're you think you're very handsome. That's lovely. Um, as you're scribing, um, you were channeling in what feels like very high vibration divine messages, and I was shown prophets that go back for centuries through our modern history, and these prophets were really just a demonstration to say, John, this is what a lovely day 90's ability was, uh, automatic scribing, automatic writing of predictions, um, and that this marks it's the early stages that indicate ascent, like ascension of the human race. So every time an ascension cycle comes around, and I've heard this number before, right? But 22,000 years, when that cycle comes around, this is just before the cycle arrives and gets started properly. The people start to prophets, if you like, start to come up with these predictions. People they're some of the earliest warning signs or alerts to an ascension cycle. You did seem to get in quite a lot of trouble for what you did, but you felt pretty convinced that it was a good idea, and that you just got really annoyed at those that punished you. So it's something you likely still have as a gift, and if you create a safe space and, for instance, use my talk to your spirit guides meditation, the same one I do each day, then you could just put pen to paper, ask for a message from your guides, and start writing. And yes, to your question, should I try automatic writing? Yes. You can also do things. I've had some clients where they've asked their guide to step into them. So you're doing channeling. You have guides that will work with you with your hand in particular. I'm not sure whether you're right-handed or left-handed, but I saw them touching your hand and helping guide you as you write. So really feeling into the flow, and start really simple. Start with, one letter, one word. That will really help. Cyrus is one of your guides. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's interesting. What a lovely day 90. So I saw you, and I heard that you knew too much. You knew so much that you were like a spy, because you could be, you knew just so much. You could be act like a spy. And I saw a cloud above your head with different symbols, and it was like what we have, like the internet cloud that we have now. So it was just like all of the tools you had and all of the knowledge that you had. That's easy access to in this cloud right above your crown chakra. So that was really neat. Oops, didn't mean to do this. I'm sorry. Let's see comments here.
That's very cool. I was guided to share this song with you. So another John Binney song, but I wrote a song which was called Messages from Andromeda, and it's where in previous lives I stored some of my songs, and now that I'm at about 2,600 songs or so, quite a few of them I stored in Andromeda and then recall back with the help of my guides. And there's something in that song for you. I hope it helps you. I hope it helps you connect, in particular with the safety and the creativity of it as well, because you don't know too much anymore. There's no such thing. And so really excited. What a lovely day 90. I hope you enjoy your expansive practices and safe with automatic writing. Okay, well, thank you, Viviane, and thank you everyone that's come along today. It's been a real pleasure connecting with you. It feels short doing it for an hour, and then it feels exhausting doing it for 2 hours. So I love both. It's always a pleasure to be able to work with you, Viviane, and to help.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'll bring our session to an end. I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source and Gaia, and every soul that's participated in today's session, and asking all of us now to step outside of the shared session space. We can remain in our individual protective bubbles for as long as we choose. As I close the session space down and return to Source, or never return here again. And please get plenty of rest. Drink as much water as it feels right for you. And we will see you all back again on Thursday. Take good care of yourselves, everyone. Oh, that was a nice orb behind me. Take good care of yourselves. Sending so much love. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.